What if your whole life do hard work, and if you're not getting successful, you will not get success? And what happened? You're doing hard work, you're putting yourself every effort, but you're not getting your outcome of your input. What happened? No worry. Today I'm gonna tell you a very important thing, and very things that can change you from very basic to high level. I'll tell you the thought process that the people work on the body, the people work on they are conditioning in that way. They every time do whatever they're coming in your mind and just follow them. But the mind they have designed, which is not going to be helpful in a further way. So I will tell you the basic things which is very important to develop yourself in such a way that you can understand and you can know the things. Suppose if you have if you have a task to do to do it a very unique way and make it very innovative. How would you make it? If your mind is conditioning in a way that if it follow in a manner that is already done that, then how will you do that? Yes, we mostly think in a way that which is very conservative, like we just why that's very normal. Then how can we go very further? Like we if we think that we can, mostly people can question. But some cases in a people, they even don't ask such questions. Before further going ahead, I want to tell you that why does it important? Why we are today discuss the importance of the thought process. Why do we need of thought process? Why we are impelling ourselves to mastering our thought process? Then why do we need? First, we understand the structure of the mind, how we are, who we are. We are nothing. We are just every of five people, those who are around or surround. Nothing else. We are nothing. We are just product of our thought. Think about that. Think. How can cut or erase this conditioning and go ahead and be more unique? You know that in the world, the value of unique person. What the value if you are manufacturing same knife all over the world? Think that if you are visiting in a garden, if the same flower there which are already in your home, then why do you want to visit this garden? Because this garden is already in your home. So why you are focusing in yourself making the same people who are already there? And the people make by their thoughts. If you are not changing your thoughts, this means that you are going to be same as people already exist in the world. And these same masses, these same thought process of people, the world has not need. The world has need those who are some extraordinary, those who are doing something well, those who are working in himself to do make better version of their self. Then why do you are lagging behind? Come forward, let's learn today how can we make ourselves more better and more productive in this era of 2021. So first, I'll tell you that how our thought process made. Our thought process made by our surrounding, by our friend circle, by our family, by our wherever we made, wherever we met, or we are in a situation, we are in a surrounding where that we get. So first we need to question ourselves. We just to sit quietly and question ourselves that why are we this? Why do we not think in another way? Why we the first question is why. Until and unless your why is not clear, question over again and again, again. Whatever is answering coming, question over it why, and do it until you are not reached to the final question. The question over the why till what you wherever you are unable to ask question and ask to why. Challenge your assumption. They what you think I already told you in a previous video where I tell you that there is unrealistic thoughts, there is unrealistic biases in our mind which are made by the society, which was already because we in our school we were not told how to think. We were told to what? We were told to basic maths. We learned the geometry, we learned Pythagoras theorem, everything. But we never told and we never taught how to think. What in this video I will tell you the how to think that I learned from various books, from various peoples, from various sources that I'll discuss with you. I'll share with you very important tips, very important tricks or traits that you can incorporate in yourself and making yourself a best version of you that you want to meet in a future that will be you, only you. The first thing is challenging your assumption. What is this? Challenging your assumption. Assumption means what? Assumption is something that you are thinking it is this. It is this. That you are that you are thinking on that basis. That suppose you are thinking that life is very hard, life is very hard, and your thought upcoming thoughts is based on that, and you don't know that life is very hard, but life is very easy also. But if you try to make it easy, so if you incorporate this thought, the life is very hard, and for that you are not doing the work, and you're just going to think that life is very hard, life is very hard, and not try to make it very easy. But but the reality is the life become very easy if we try to make it as easy. That we never try to make it easy, but by questioning that whether this assumption is right, whether this assumption is based on reality. If we are getting this answer, if we are getting this answer, we can know, and we are known that we are thinking on what basis. Means that whatever we are thinking, this must be based on reality, not beliefs. Beliefs might be unrealistic. Beliefs might be influenced by the emotions or someone else, or maybe your dreams, which you think that they will make you happy, they will bring happiness to your life, but in reality they are not exist. The first thing is clear, challenging assumption. Second thing is whenever we try to think, we get entangled in our thoughts. We get entangled in our thoughts and never go ahead. never check that we are solving it or entangling it, and if we just stay there and we just leave there, and like this we never try to solve any problems, and we are always unable to solve the problem, and the problem remain unsolved. So in this case, how can we understand or solve any problems where whatever is coming in our life, the problem is coming, to first fractionate it, means that break it down and very into simpler part. If you are able, or if you're gonna apply this method in your day to daily life, even any cases, if you're solving the math, in maths they are very hard problems. If you're solving physics numericals, you might be very hard at question. To first understand the what topics and what part, the piece of the part where you are lacking of the understanding. If you non if your whole part dividing into very sub parts, and sub parts also into very smaller pieces, that you can, then you can understand very easily, and you can also know that where you are lagging, where you are unaware about the things. So like this, the fractionation is going to be very easy for you. Fractionation, this is my personal experience. I have incorporated in myself. So if you will incorporate in yourself, you will also very will become a good thinker. Good thinker, you can think out of the box. You can solve out of the box. You can innovate out of the box. You can do anything that never exists, that never happened in the past. Oh, that is the need of the world. The world not need the same plants. The world need the plants which can convert carbon dioxide into oxygen very easily, or in very in a very large amount. If you are, if you're that person, to go ahead and incorporate whatever I'm telling you, these qualities in yourself. And third one is reverse thinking. Yes, that I'm, if I am seeing that this is so very important, you can also in reverses, that how does the bed challenging assumption without challenging assumption. You already have seen the without challenging what happened. If you're not a reverse, you challenge now, that's why it's reverse process. So that's the thing. If you are gonna reverse the things, then like wherever you stays, like if you're putting equations, if you're putting formula in the equation, if you are anything, think about that, what reverse looked it like. A day after study, I was observing the nature, and I thought that the wind is blowing, and the wind, the why that the leaves of the plant was shaking. I think that what is the reverse of wind? The thought in my coming, what is reverse of the wind? Then I slowly, and I was thinking about, but I was unable to think that what. Then I searched in the chat GPT. I could answer that stillness. In the context of destruction, in the context of in the context of the blowing of the wind, which causes disturbance. So the reverse of wind may or might be the stillness. So like that reverse thinking, these incorporative traits are very helpful, are very crucial, are very sacrosanct in that way. Another tips is alternative way of thinking. Think like if you are if you're using Google, and you're not thinking that what's alternative way of search engine. If I am asking doubts and searching doubts in different website, I'll get the it takes almost 15 minutes in one question. What may or what can alternative way of solving or knowing the doubts? If you have such temperament, if you have such thought process, then you can approach to ChatGPT. The many people in the world or in this environment can reach to this. Think down. Those who made the ChatGPT, can't you think that they have alternative way of thinking? Think that, how do you think? Might the people or they must we rely on the same method search engine, that if somebody has a doubt or somebody want to search, so first it search on the Google, it will Google, and the Google provide a various website where you click and find them, you will get there. It was very hard. People come, they made such a wonderful and fantastic and iconic software, that is ChatGPT, a AI tool. How? It's just because of the alternative way of thinking. So don't rely on the conservative methods. You are living in a wonderful era where you need a problem solving mind, not a problem oriented, solution oriented. You need the people on the world. Third and the last one is cross thinking. You have to get cross questioning. Whatever you think that what I am saying, you can also cross over that. You can check whether I am right, whether what I am saying it's right, what else are right, what else are wrong, and on what basis they are right, on what basis they are wrong. You can check them. That is a cross questioning. Cross questioning is very important. Cross questioning will help you when you try to know the things, when you understand the things. If you want to realize yourself, then if you are seeing repeating to make your profile, it will never happen. If you cross question over it and you will get answer, then you will or cross, then you will more cross, then you will more cross, and there will be this time then you will get reliant, no, this is the when you will get nothing. And if you try just by asking, by just saying one thing to yourself to make realize, your mind never will realize. Your mind will never realize. To making the realization, you need a cross questioning. Learn the cross questioning. How can you questioning? You already know the 5W and H1. W5H1. Why, when, which, what, whose, whom, and how. And you also know the importance of the how. Why is important. Our nature of the mind in such a way that when it realizes the importance of why, it automatically start working on it. It automatically start working on it, and once it start working on it, you will be there, and your mind demands for more, and you will succeed in your life. That's it. Very easy. Okay, thanks. We will meet in a new video with the same zeal, with the same enthusiasm, with a wonderful topic that can change in a life, that can bring something new in a life, that can add something in a life, that can add some value in other life also as well as.